What is up? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today, test day. Technically, we're going bracket racing. Well, sorta. We've got to be in Super Pro today. We're gonna really just try to see, or really today is our quest for the fours, is what we're gonna try to do. Nobody here with me today. We're all lonesome, but track full of bracket racers. I'm really not too worried about whether I can find somebody to help me if I need it. Racetrack, water burnout, and I think we had to pay entry for Super Pro. Technically, this will be great testing for next week for Killer Street, but I don't think I'm going to make next week Killer Street. We've got family vacation, and that's probably the day that we're coming back. So really what we're going to do, we're going to put a hot tune-up in it today, see what we can do, see if the turbos are the way or if we need to change this torque converter. So ride along with me. We're going to see if we can make some passes. I've got a couple things to do before we make a hit, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so that is my choice of the nicest, coolest car today. Easily. So guys, if any of y'all ever want to buy me a Christmas present, y'all get me that one right there, please. That would be amazing. So I don't know how we managed it, guys, but today is probably the most gorgeous day of the year for racing. It is beautiful here. Like wind, breeze, which is it's going to be a tailwind for us. No, yeah, sort of. And it is. I don't know how the rest of the country is going to be today. I wish I was racing at Magnolia, but man, it is. Elk Creek is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous today. So, all right, a little bit here, we'll get to go make us a test hit. Got my boy Derek over here. If you don't recognize that car, that is the Nerd car. Jake Boswell owned it for a little while, and then Derek bought it. Got a new bullet inside of it, and we're going to help him test today. He's going to help us. I'm excited that he's here. So we're going to head on up. They calling us, see what our first test is like. All right, guys. We got our test pass coming up. We're going to see what we can do. We've been sitting here for a minute. We had to wait for all the dash for cash. I don't know how any of this stuff works, but I like this Jackie McCann car right here. I like the rust. That's sweet. we definitely have an issue somewhere, I think. I'm going to look at the data log, but right here's what we did. 133, the 60 foot, that is slow. 527 at 142. I have ran this same time slip. I could not tell you how many times here. I mean, a lot. Which, I mean, 142 heat of the day, not too bad. But we're going to go over the data log and see. I need more boost on the leaf is pretty much what it boils down to, I think. So we'll see what we can do. So without boring you guys to tears, pretty much, where's my mouse at? We're only making, oh, come on, you can do it. 29 pounds of boost, 42 pounds of dome. So we're gonna up the dome pressure, and also pulled all the timing control out of it, timing retard out of it, and see what it likes. We may get smack against that converter a little harder, see what we can do. That's pretty much the gist of it. It sat at 29.8 pounds, so that's just what we got to figure out with these new gates, what they like on the dome to make some more boost. We need to be in like 35 range, 35 pounds of boost. So as you can tell, well, you can't probably see, well, now you can. Real smooth here. I'm also going to actually adjust the shift RPM a little bit and then see what we can do. Increased boost everywhere, and we're going to see what it does. Front end's pretty tight, 15 pounds of air pressure. We just want to go faster than a 527 here. If I don't, then we're going to look at the data, and we may be done for the day, because we may just have to send some money to Pete at Nichols and talk with Kevin and see what's going on. But it should go a faster 60 foot. We'll see. The tires may be going away, but we'll see. Alright guys, third test hit. We changed the plugs. We're going to see what it's doing. We had a wheel speed the last time. Spun. We're going to see what we can do now. All right, finally we're getting somewhere with this thing. Obviously spark plugs were an issue. We changed spark plugs, and 129 to the 60. I'm only pulling 2 degrees of timing on the launch retard. 351 and 517 at 143.9, almost 144. So if we compare it to the past before, you know, 133 with a 6, 364. I mean, it's almost 3 mile an hour. That was just with the plug change, and actually softening the 60 somehow got us there. So we're close. Let's, I'm gonna go over the log here, the data log, and see what we can do. And we're gonna go help Derek make another hit. Our poor GoPro didn't make it on that one. It got scuffed up a bit right here. Not too bad. The tire shake was just too much for it. This is a magnetic mount, and it works. It's very, very strong, but obviously that was way too much for it. It sucks, but I don't know. We'll see how violent it was. Going back up for another test hit here. Up the RPM, trying to get just a clean pass on the dirty dirt here. Twin turbo LS. Alrighty, boys, the temperatures went down at least a couple of degrees here, and I adjusted some stuff where we tire shook last time. I'm hoping it doesn't tire shake, and we can replicate that 120 something 60 foot. If we can go a little faster to the 60 foot, I think we can do a little better. I wanted to replicate that boost and everything up top so we can just have 2 runs. So I'm not touching anything else. I'm also going to send those logs to Kevin. Pulled plugs look good. So we just need to, we'll make another lap on it and see what we can do. And go from there. So it's been really, really nice today, man. Elk Creek Dragway, it's always just a great time. I'm a big fan. So the only thing sucks, I don't have my family with me. That's the only thing that sucks. But I'll have them all this week with me. So, all right, hopefully we're looking to do that 144 mile an hour out here. You know, we did that. It was like 78 degrees, so that's not terrible. I can also throw that deal, you know, to Kevin, and he can tell me. I also really, really think that we need a converter change bad, unfortunately. So, all right, let's get to it. Test hit 4, I think. Let's do it. Boys, so just getting ready to edit this video, I realized that I didn't tell you exactly how the last pass went. I was pretty excited, so let me show you that. Ooh, baby, we went a 126, 347 to the 330, and a 514 with a 9 at 143.7. So I was very, very happy with that. The tire shook a little bit out at the bumps, and it was toting the tire just barely off the ground. It was sort of perfect.
And so 126 with a 9. I couldn't be any happier with that. We got torque converter is just going to have to be changed. So, all right, guys, that's going to be it.
All right, guys. So that was spicy. Spicy. Let me get on the other side of my trailer so the junior dragsters don't kill us. So we're going to make another hit in Derek's car, I think. And then we're going to see what we can do. Getting ready to go up with Derek's car. Clouds is getting a little funny. I am done for the day. Pretty sure that we definitely need a torque converter change so that I can get some mile an hour out the back, because it should definitely be mile an hour and a little harder than that. And the RPM just crazy. You probably can't hear me. All right, let's get this pass done with Derek. Go. All right. Not too shabby of a hit. I'm not showing Derek's times just because that's not my responsibility. And yeah, I've had a great time today. 4 test hits, and we're making good progress. Real good progress. I'll be able to load it up under its own power. It did have something funny happen with the throttle there at the end. Like the throttle blade got hung a little bit, so I am going to check that whenever I get back from our family vacation. But yeah, huge shout out to Elk Creek Dragway. They always, I mean, Mike, everybody here, Stevie, Jeremy, all the guys. I don't know, I think it's Doug, everybody. Huge shout out to those guys. Great burgers, great food, and yeah, awesome. We may make another hit with Derek's car, but not sure right now. But this thing, I'm going to go ahead and get it loaded up because we are good, and we know about what we need to do. So, all right, guys, appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. And who knows, we'll hopefully be getting 4s here soon. Peace.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, yeah. For the